Hello everyone, today I will be presenting my research proposal entitled Self-Expression and Social Belonging Through Visual Social Media Among Generation Z. My name is Weizhen and my metric number is A207822. This is my content. First, I will have the introduction and background and problem statement part, and then I will explain the research questions and objective, followed by the literature review and theoretical framework. And at last, I will introduce the methodology and the conclusion part. First, let's take a look at the introduction part. In recent years, visual social media platforms such as Instagram and TikTok have become an important part of Generation Z's daily life. Unlike traditional text-based platforms, these visual platforms emphasize images, videos, and interactive features. And I list 3 points. First, shift from text-based to visual communication. Second, strong emphasis on interaction and participation. Third, central role in Gen Z daily life. And then is the background part. With the rapid development of mobile technology and high-speed internet, global communication patterns have changed significantly. Social media has gradually shifted from text-based communication to a visually dominated environment, where images and videos are the main forms of expression. And then is the Generation Z and visual media. Generation Z refers to the individuals born between the mid-1990s and early 2000s. As digital natives, they value creativity, individuality, and social connection. Visual social media platforms allow them to express personal identities, share daily experience, and maintain social relationships. Next part is the problem statement. Although Generation Z uses visual social media intensively, existing research mainly focuses on its negative psychological effects, such as anxiety and social comparison. There is still limited empirical research on the positive role of visual social media in promoting self-expression and social belonging. Therefore, further research is needed to better understand its social functions. And then is the research question and objectives. This study is guided by 3 research questions. The first question examines how Generation Z expresses themselves on various social media. The second question explores the relationship between self-expression and social belonging. The third question investigates whether usage identity influences users' sense of social belonging. And then is the research objectives and research gap. The general objective of the study is to explore the role of visual social media in facilitating self-expression and enhancing social belonging among Generation Z. Specifically, this study aims to identify self-expression motivations, examine their relationship with social belonging, and analyze the impact of usage intensity. And prior study often treat social media as a single category and fail to distinguish between text-based and visual platforms. Moreover, research focusing specifically on Gen Z college students remain limited, creating a clear research gap. And then is the literature review part. Prior studies show that visual social media plays an important role in Generation Z's communication practice. Compared with text-based platforms, visual platforms allow users to express emotions, identities, and lifestyles more effectively. In addition, interactive features such as likes and comments help strengthen users' sense of social belonging. However, many studies examine self-expression and social belonging separately and pay limited attention to visual platforms and Gen Z college students. And followed by the theoretical framework part. This study adopts uses and gratification theory and social identity theory as its theoretical framework. Uses and gratification theory explains why users actively choose visual social media to satisfy needs such as self-expression and social interaction. Social identity theory explains how individuals develop a sense of belonging through group identification. Together, these theories help explain the relationship between visual media use, self-expression, and social belonging. And then the methodology part and the sampling and data analysis and also scope and limitations. This research adopts a quantitative research design using an online questionnaire. The questionnaire measures visual social media usage, self-expression motivation, and perceived social belonging using a 5-point Likert scale. The target population consists of Gen Z college students. Convenience sampling will be used with an expected sample size of about 100 respondents. Data will be analyzed using descriptive statistics and correlation analysis. And this study focuses on various social media platforms and Gen Z college students. However, the use of self-reported data may lead to bias, and the findings may not be fully generalizable to other populations. Okay, the final part is the conclusion. In conclusion, this study aims to highlighting the positive role of visual social media in facilitating self-expression and enhancing social belonging among Generation Z. The findings are expected to contribute to communication studies and provide practical insights for content creators and platform designers. Okay, that's all for my presentation. Thank you for your time.